Okay, what's up? I haven't posted in a while. I haven't really had a whole lot to talk about. Not a whole lot's going on. But the gyno thing is still trying to be dealt with. I have yet to have a pap smear and all that good stuff. I did speak with someone, and I won't mention names for confidentiality's sake, and I honestly do not have all the details that I need to have about this, but I spoke with an individual and they explained to me a possible reason for the pain that PCOS women get. And the way this person explained it to me is that in your body, there's a lot going on. You have a lot of hormonal changes, a lot of things are different. A lot of the hormones, I guess, do not function properly with PCOS. Now, I haven't really done any research on this or thing. I just spoke with a person very, very briefly about it. So I haven't really done a lot of research with this. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'll be honest with you. As bad as this is going to sound, my husband understands a little more about it than I do. And I know that's going to sound horrible. I really need to look into this and talk to him and figure more of it out. But basically what it is there's a lot of hormonal changes going on, and I guess some of the hormones can affect your pain level down there, but it goes beyond that. It can even somehow send the wrong signals to your brain, and your brain automatically causes your body to go on the defense, and you feel a pain sensation that most people wouldn't, or that you really shouldn't even feel with a case like that. Sorry about the moving camera. And so we feel a lot more pain than most people. Now, it depends on who you are. I mean, some of you may have PCOS and feel nothing at all like this. I understand that. But for those of you that do, that's a possible explanation. And again, I don't know everything about it. I do apologize. I will do a little more looking and find out about that. So, that's kind of the gist of that. That's something really cool I found out. And I felt kind of bad because I still felt like, okay, well, maybe this is a psychological thing. Because they mentioned how it is kind of a psychological difficulty, and if you do work yourself up, the issue can be worse. But then I came to realize, with the hormonal imbalances, that it's really something that may or may not be able to be controlled in a decent way. And I think a lot of it depends on the person too. I mean, if you're nervous about that kind of thing, you're just nervous. I mean, that's so understandable. I am absolutely mortally horrified of the gynecologist. And I know that I don't need to be. I know that I shouldn't be. I mean, I've never really had a bad experience. The only thing that might come close is when they tried to do a pap smear on me at the age of 18. And I know that doesn't compare to any experiences at all. Please do not turn this video off. I'm not saying that that compares to any major experience you have at all, but I mean, that's the closest thing that would come to me. And they were awfully quick about it. So I was not very comfortable with the situation. So ever since then, I've kind of been afraid of it, so. But an update with me, I have my first observation tomorrow, woohoo, for the schools. Still going to school to be a teacher, going to be working on that, so yay. It'll be exciting to see how this goes. I hear the school that I'm going to is really, really good, Dixie Hollins High School, so going to be checking them out and seeing what they do, seeing how I can help out, and working with the adult ESOL program there. It's one of the first ESOL observations I have to do. I'm not sure if I'll do an actual class or actual younger student later, but that's one of the first things that I'll be doing. So I've had some really bad abdominal pain off and on over the past month or two, and so I have an interesting experience coming my way. I hope I can do this. I'm gonna attempt to to take some anxiety medicine before I go. Not anything prescription or heavy. I was actually recommended to try Benadryl, so I'm going to attempt that. I think it's going to help. I've taken it once or twice to see if it's going to work. I was actually supposed to do this today, but it didn't work out. But I have to go and have a transvaginal ultrasound, which I guess is where they put a camera in there and kind of check everything out and see what's going on. Like they actually go up inside you. I know that's a little awkward. I'm sorry. But they actually go up inside the vagina with some kind of tool and look into it. Now, I hear it's different from a speculum. I hear it's actually a little more rounded, a little easier to deal with. So I'm hoping that's the case with me. I'm also going to take something and just to make sure I can hopefully cope with it. I'm not really sure that I'm going to be able to. I even told Justin, I said, let's just be ready. Let's accept that this may or may not happen, you know. But I heard a really cool analogy that was really encouraging to me, and I don't know if this will help you guys or not. There's a lot of things that have not helped me that I thought they would, you know. Like listening to music or talking about something else, you know. I thought a lot of those things would help me, and they actually don't. But there was an analogy I heard in one of my classes that talks about if you are running a race, I guess, and you're trying to avoid running into a wall. If you think that you're going to run into the wall, guess what? You're going to run into the wall. But if you think you can go to a great place that you're trying to go to, like, I don't know, you're trying to race to the other side of the world or whatever, you will be able to get to that place if you think you can get to that place. But if you think you're going to hit the wall and just stop dead, you're gonna. And so that's something that I thought about, and I was able to apply to my situation, and it really meant a lot to me. So between thinking about that and the anxiety meds, I'm hoping I'll be able to get this ultrasound done. I got a couple other tests they want me to do. They're much easier. I have some pain, and they're not really sure if it's related to the PCOS or if it's related to anything else possibly. We just don't know. They're checking my kidneys, they're checking the ovaries, they're checking a little bit of everything. So hopefully everything will go okay with that. I was actually supposed to go today, as I said before, and that really did not work out. So those of you that have placed thumbs up on the videos, thank you. Those of you that have made comments, thank you very much. I am not sure how I'm going to work on improving the quality of the videos. It may be a while before I can do that, if I can even do that. This is really the best I've got. I'm doing it from a device, so it's not really a camera per se, but it has camera abilities. And for me personally, I think it works well, each to his own, but I'm pretty satisfied with it myself. But I do want to say thank you for that feedback. I know that's something to consider, especially if you're doing a real serious channel like this. And I do know that some of my other videos are a little different and not as professional, for lack of a better word. Some of them are stories I've done. And I know it's probably some childish stuff, but it's just things that help me, and things that, if you've seen my previous videos, that kind of help me cope with my condition and help me to work through things that I may or may not experience. So, and I mean, I have the utmost faith that I will have a child one day. I will go through all that, but I'm also aware that I may not. So it's pretty much an update now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the exam or not. I hope I can. I'm kind of determined to, so I hope it works out. But that's pretty much it. So I'll keep you guys posted, and let you know how the appointments go and all that, and maybe even the results. I don't know. Maybe. So that's it. God bless.